Hey guys, this video we're going to be putting a new gas tank in 57. So finally my parts came in. I have a sending unit and a gas tank coming in pretty soon here, but I figured I'd show the little unboxing of the sending unit. So I picked this up for about $45 I think on eBay. Rock Auto seemed to have some good deals on them too. I just got it off of eBay because my gas tank came from eBay. There was a really good deal on a Rock Auto gas tank. I think they wanted like 50 some dollars for it, but that didn't include the shipping, and the shipping was like too much. They wanted like close to $40 to ship it, so it all worked out anyway. My gas tank's gonna be hopefully coming real soon here. I ordered the one with straps, and the straps came separately. There it is. Now, unfortunately, this comes with the rubber gasket. Everyone says they leak. Of course, I'm not going to take their word for it. I'm going to go ahead and install it anyway. But yeah, looks pretty similar to what was there. Yeah, it comes with that rubber gasket here that apparently never lines up with the holes. I don't know if it's the holes on here or the holes on the tank. But there it is. Hopefully it fits. There it is. Tank just came in. I hate unboxing stuff with the scissors. Let's see if we can. There we go. So yeah, like I said, this it wasn't too bad. I was originally gonna try to keep the old tank and use it, but it was pretty rusty. Oh, I guess I didn't get that. It was pretty rusty, and once I looked up what a new one cost, it really didn't make sense to like glue the old one or something, try to preserve it. It only ran me $130 for the tank and the straps, and this one comes primered, which is nice. As I scratch it all up. Yep. So now I'm gonna have a rust line. But yeah, it's pretty nice. It comes with, so the 57s have, make sure you can see that. 57s have this little breather tube. I guess this is just a cap they put on it. Yeah. They have this little breather tube that goes up to the filler neck. The 56s and 55s don't have that. And yeah, it looks, I mean, it's a direct same quality. The $55 one on Rock Auto, you can get a little cheaper than these. You can find these for like $100 without the straps, and then the straps are like 20 bucks. I just wanted to get it all in one, so, and it was free shipping with it. But you can find the $55 one on Rock Auto, and it apparently, like, the sides aren't like this. They're not real sturdy and stamped like this. So it says you can't use that for fuel injected. I don't know about it, but I'm not gonna have a fuel injected car anyway, so I'm not worried about it. This one has your drain plug hole right there. And when you buy this setup, they send you a kit of bolts. Alright, here. Oh, there's your drain plug. So we're going to Teflon tape that, put it into the bottom. And then I got 2 seals in this bag here. So it looks like they give me another seal for the sending unit, which I already put on. It's good to have backup anyway. And they give you one of these that go in to the filler hole on the pipe that goes into it, I believe. So let's get this sending unit in and the drain bolt. Alright, first thing we're going to do is put some Teflon tape onto our drain bolt. Now, I've already went ahead and tried to run this drain bolt in because I've already wrapped this in Teflon tape and found out that the threads in the gas tank are painted, and that's a bit of an issue because these are fine threads and you can't really get the bolt in, let alone try to get it in with tape. So I've worked the bolt in and out a bunch of times to get it pretty far at least. I'll put a little grease on it. But it doesn't go all the way to the tank, and that's alright. Let's get it as close as we can. The one that came off the car looked pretty similar, so I guess it's just an issue. I don't want to break anything here. Break the welds on the tank or something. So that's probably good enough. So I got all these screws for the sending unit, and I'm going to go ahead and Teflon coat every one of them to try to keep this tank from leaking on us. So cue the time lapse. Perfect.
And this one.
So here we got our tank straps, and we're gonna go ahead and open these. These came with the gas tank, like I said, for that for 130, and it's definitely a good idea to just pick these up instead of trying to use the old ones, because whatever you have is gonna be pretty rusty usually. Great. and go get the pliers. But there they are. Usually pick them up for about 30 bucks. Okay, so I got a buddy here filming, and we're taking this O-ring off for the filler neck, replacing it with our nice straight from China filler neck O-ring. Clean that up a little bit. There's a lot of sugar in there. Ugh. Try to work it back and forth a little bit, so if it's on there crooked, it seats itself a little bit. And that's that. We can hit the red button. So to show everyone what's going on here, we got 2 bolts coming down from the trunk, and you have a hose that we're going to connect for the gases, like a bleeder hose that goes out on the 57s, like I showed you up top. You got this little connection here for the sending unit for your gas, your fuel gauge, and we have our fitting here on our gas line that I Teflon taped already, and our tank strap mounts here. So we're gonna start getting this tank in, and what we're gonna have to do is push it into that first and get it seated, because I left my tube in. Hopefully we can get it in there. So, got our tank straps in, got the tank in. Couldn't film that because it took both of us to hold the filler tube there and push the tank into it, because I left mine on. Got our, put you on this side. Got the fuel line in, and got our sending unit wire connected. Made sure this has some flex in there. It's a pretty close fit. But we're all in. Next job is to get our hose, a little bit of grease. A little bit of grease helps in the tank too. I put a little bit on the O-ring to get it in, and we're gonna put a little grease in both sides of this hose and plop that in. Got the tube in there. Goes all the way up. That one was really hard to get in. I ended up using the same rubber line, which was hardly rubber. It's quite bad, but got it in. Now we're gonna go put some of the old gas that was in the bad tank into this, unfortunately, to see if we have any leaks, because I don't want to waste money on brand new gas. That's how cheap I am. So I'm gonna go pick up my can, throw some in, see if we got any leaks, and then we'll top her off with good fuel. So new tank is in, looks good, and start it up, put about 2 gallons of gas in. It's all good. So that's going to conclude the new gas tank. And yeah, so the next fuel system thing we have to put is a new fuel filter, because the one that's on it is probably from the 70s. So we'll get that fixed up and be all gone through. So I'll catch you guys on the next one.